Protein and sports. How protein plays a role in sports performance. For the average person, protein need is based on size and activity level. For a person who is participating in sports of any kind, however, the need for protein is increased based on the kind of activity, how physically demanding it is, and how often they are doing it. The body uses protein during exercise to build lean muscle mass and then again afterward to repair the small damages that are done to the muscle fibers during the workout. The body uses protein to convert to free amino acids which are then used to provide energy for the muscle mass. Heavy resistance training increases the rate of protein breakdown in the body at a rate that can continue for up to 24 hours after the workout ends. During this time period, the elite athlete knows to refuel his body with new protein resources or face the chance of destruction of lean muscle mass as the body continues to break down and use available protein for energy. Protein choices for the athlete. The best protein sources for the athlete will depend on their basic food needs plus the type of exercise that they are doing. Eggs are considered the perfect protein food, the food which all of others are compared. It is important to note that the egg is not as high in cholesterol as was once thought, although it does contain some. An egg has 6.5 grams of protein, 5.6 grams of fat with 1.6 grams of it being saturated and 0.5 grams of carbs. In addition, the egg is the highest food source of alanine, arginine, glycine and methine, all important amino acids necessary for building lean muscle mass. Other good food sources of protein include lean meats like turkey and chicken, fatty fishes like salmon and halibut, rice, whole grain pastas, milk, cheese and other dairy products and soy foods like tofu, miso and tempeh. In addition to food sources of protein, there are a number of protein supplements that can be used. Protein supplements for the athlete. During a discussion of protein and athletes, the typical person will automatically think of huge vats of protein powders meant to bulk up the athlete. However, there are many protein supplements beyond just the protein powders that can be used. For those who find the taste of the powders less than appetizing or need something more convenient to take along to the gym or wherever they are going, there are protein bars and supplement shots. There are even protein-enhanced waters that can be used now with a variety of flavors to choose from. Most protein powders are either a single ingredient or a combination of 2 or more ingredients of rice, soy, egg or whey protein. Each has their advantages and disadvantages, and which you choose will depend on the needs that you have, your general health and, of course, the taste. Some of these powders will be far more palatable than others, which is important because you are not going to continue to drink a protein shake if you cannot stand the taste. Protein supplement shots, like ProfectR from Protica, are typically much smaller than the average protein shake and have far fewer calories. The average protein shake has over 300 calories per serving while ProfectR has only 100. The benefits of a protein carbohydrate sports drink for athletes. Researchers at the Gettysburg College and the University of Western Ontario found that a sports drink that contained both protein and carbohydrates consumed immediately after exercise not only increased the rate of recovery after exercise, but showed a 22 to 34% increase in glycogen recovery too. The drink also showed a reduction in muscle fatigue, soreness and improved energy and performance. The drink was not meant for those who are only doing light exercise. Source: Landers. One of the best sports drinks after a workout is chocolate milk or a protein supplement like those listed above. Whey protein, for instance, can give the body more energy to digest protein and increases the thermic effect. It is important to give your body new protein sources immediately after a workout so that it does not turn to lean muscle mass as an energy source. For some people, a small protein supplement just before the workout can be beneficial so that they have the fuel to make it through the whole workout without weighing them down and causing the bloating or other problems seen in a heavier meal. Different sports, different diets. In most cases, the endurance athlete will aim for a diet that is higher in carbohydrates and protein, while a strength training athlete will stick to a diet that is higher in protein. Both diets will benefit in being similar to one another, with the focus being on the individual's nutritional needs rather than just basing protein needs on the type of exercise that is being done. In both types of athletes, the need is for good and healthy protein sources that are low in calories and saturated fats and high in other nutrients. Protein and athletes. A case study. Doug and Dan are brothers and champion athletes. Doug is a marathon runner, training for an Ironman competition in the near future, and Dan is working on his body for an upcoming bodybuilding competition. Both men are increasing their protein, especially just before a workout so that they can give every exercise their all and really push their bodies further than they ever have before. Doug and Dan are both interested in adding a protein supplement. At first, Dan uses a protein shake, but he finds it is too inconvenient to bring with him to the gym. He also finds that it gives him indigestion when he's really working out. He switches to ProfectR, which is smaller and easier to digest without any of the problems of bloating that he had before. Dan, on the other hand, has always used the small protein supplement, never happy with the way that the larger supplements made him feel. He does not increase his protein too dramatically, though, because he is afraid of how it will affect his overall performance during his endurance training. Both men know they can use ProfectR to get 25 grams of protein throughout the day and keep their metabolism working correctly. They also know they will not have to deal with hunger, nor will they have to worry about losing muscle mass.